Hey everyone, what is going on? Doing a little video about one of my previous cars that I don't have anymore since I started the channel, and a few people were interested, so I'm gonna just kind of go through it and put up pictures that I have from it. So I had a 97 Dodge Neon single overhead cam automatic. It was super slow. I picked up the car from my wife's friends. They were moving. The car needed a fuel pump. You know, they were taking the other car that they had that was better and newer. So I picked it up. It was in pretty rough shape from sitting. It needed detailed inside. They have dogs, so the whole inside smelled like musty dog from being parked with a bad fuel pump. But for the most part, I picked it up. It had the second gen snowflakes on it, and basically that's how I got it. And the first couple things I did were, I don't have a picture of it, but I did do the door panels, because those are real easy to take off on the Neon, and do them in like a blue plaid. And ordered a lip off eBay. I can't remember what lip it is. It fits the RT bumper as well, as you can see, because it's got the cutouts for the headlight or the fog lights. And I put fog lights on it. The first ones I got were these oval ones from like Harbor Freight, I think. I might have just had them laying around from something else. But I threw those on there and just kind of drove it like that. I bought a roof rack for it for bikes and snowboarding and stuff. It was a Thule roof rack and bars and stuff. And from there, I went with spacers. I bought 1-inch spacers, and I had to roll the rear fender. So it looked all right. It looked pretty good at that. And then somehow, what did I have? I think I went and picked up a set of wheels that were cheap. And they were Rotas. They were Rota 15-inch with a big offset and tires. The kid had them on a Subaru, so it was kind of funny because I didn't see his car. We drove and picked them up, but they fit perfectly on the Neon. We had to roll the front and rear fenders a little bit more, and that was pretty much as stancy as this thing got. Because one of the other previous things I did is I did lower it. I put Eibach Sports on the stock struts, which wasn't a good combination. It bounced quite a bit, but I can't remember. I think I lowered it. I think I lowered it when I put the spacers on it. I'm not 100% sure, because springs are pretty cheap for a Neon, and I wish I would have looked into it a little bit more, but I really wanted to be low, so I bought the Eibach. Or they're pros. The pros. The sport lines only lowered it like 1.5 inches, and the pros were like 2.5, I think. So it was lowered on the Eibach Pros or sport lines, whichever one lowered it more. Gave it a harsher ride. It bounced quite a bit, but it looked really good. It did have a few rust spots, but I had the car maybe about 1.5 years, 2 years, can't remember. It was a great car. I ended up selling it to somebody else that I knew because they needed a new daily. And it was a lot of fun to have. It was slow. It was very slow, but it was a fun car. So there wasn't much done to it. Like I said, like obviously I changed out the radio with a different head unit. That's something simple. And I think I had someone change out the speakers. Yeah, I changed out the speakers to something from one of the local audio shops. But that was some small stuff. And basically, it was just lowered on Eibach. I want to say they were the sport line. I'm pretty sure they were sport line. Eibachs with the sport line. And as you can see, I had to replace the hood and trunk because they had the typical rust. So I found one with a wing, a trunk with a wing, and then the RT hood that has the bubble for the dual cam. But it was a fun car. I think it looked pretty decent. It wasn't perfect, but it was I guess it would be my stance car. I guess that's what you would say. So hopefully you guys like this little build video. I think I might do another one and upload it at a later date of a different car. So hopefully you guys like this. You got to see a lot of pictures of like the progression of the car. It was a real budget car, a lot of fun. I love scraping it on stuff, even though it wasn't stupid low, but in Pennsylvania it was low enough to scrape and stuff like that. So I hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. Till next time.